What is up, motherfuckers? The Worm, son! And, I am not usually the one to say I told you so, but I done told you so when it comes to Black Ops 4. Now, everybody was sitting here saying that, oh, it's gonna be set in the year 2025, and it's gonna be the dopest thing to come out, and such, you know, and it's gonna be the best Call of Duty, and, oh, Treyarch has this. I said it from the beginning. Treyarch don't have its jungle nuts up in this Barra Jam. There's not a whole lot that I have a lot of faith in there because, okay, Black Ops 2 was great, but they didn't think people were gonna, like, destroy Black Ops 2 and jack its shit all up like we did. But after that, they got real suspicious of what we're doing, and they started making the games not so much fun. Now, I guess from what the comments on Twitter were, that it's gonna be a lot like Overwatch, which I see what the writing on the walls was that Treyarch, or the Call of Duty franchise, probably gonna be moving towards whatever makes the most money. Unfortunately, well, actually, I like Overwatch. I don't, you know, but leave Overwatch. Don't like that Battleborn game, that fucking sucked. So, the fact that Overwatch is trying to be, or the Call of Duty is trying to be Overwatch is actually very, it shows weakness in Black Ops armor. And the second thing is, the most lucrative game right now besides that is what, Fortnite, which, oh, on a side note, I don't know how you guys can play that fucking game. It's not that good. It's only popular because it's free, but they're making microtransactions like a motherfucker, so I guess you gotta give it to them there. But, back on track, with Black Ops 4, people were like, oh, it's set in 2025, fuck, who cares, or 2020, set in 2020. Doesn't matter what year the shit's set. I knew it wasn't going to be that great, and I called it. I was the only one that was like, I don't think it's going to be great. Everybody was like, no, it's fucking Treyarch. It's going to be amazing. No, it's not going to be that great. And the fact that I was actually like glad that they were like, oh, there's not going to be a campaign. And I was like, well, I guess I'm the only motherfucker who's excited about this because I don't play any of the campaigns, so I couldn't care less. But they're releasing Modern Warfare 2 Remastered campaign only, so that's kind of like cramming something where the good Lord split you. Regardless of what it is, they're giving you a campaign of something that's already been played, and they had, what, 3 years to develop the game? At the very least, they had 2 years to develop the game. So that means they were working on this multiplayer for over 2 years, and there's gonna be bubblegum jumping and Wile E. Coyote jetpacks and Mario fucking green shells. All this stupid shit they're adding when they should just leave it as what Thunder said. We should just have a Modern Warfare shooter, which is that those were the best ones. Everybody loved playing those. Even World War II is great because I even liked it before the update, but after the update, it's awesome. But this game's great because it's a boots on the ground game, and Black Ops 4 is not going to be that, and I said it from the get-go. Just for the fact that, hey, if you're working on something for 2 years, they're really going to focus on those microtransactions. And I don't think they're going to pay to win kind of thing because then people would get really heated. But they're definitely going to most likely going to do the microtransaction thing. So you're going to be seeing, like, I don't know, beavers and frog suits and all kinds of, look at this double coming up. Oh, that's not, it comes up later. But yeah, you're gonna be like seeing all these weird costumes and spray painted hydro guns and you know, looking like fucking Super Mario Sunshine out here. But I don't have that much confidence that the game's gonna be that fun, especially since the people that were chiming in on it, the ones who already played it, said it was the worst state of any Call of Duty they've seen yet this far into progression. That ain't good! Yeah. The only thing I'm excited for coming out in October is Venom. I'm not excited about this game. They even released it a month early because they don't have that high of a hope that the game's gonna do well, and I think that's when Red Dead Redemption 2 comes out or something like that. So, they're trying to get the first jump on all the people in the video game process of once fall hits, and that's not a good sign. Call of Duty is the reigning king of this shit. Look at the BAM! Call of Duty is the reigning king of shooter games. First-person shooter. No, everybody tries to be like Call of Duty. But the fact that they're changing it up now that's not a good sign for the franchise. Hey, and you know what? A lot of people like games when they don't get force-fed one every year. You don't see a new Overwatch coming out every year. The only thing you see from Overwatch that's different is you get like one new level, maybe, every 4 months. It's not a new level every season, it's just they change up the look of the level. That's all Call of Duty really has to do. If they want it to be fun, just make one amazing game. Instead of taking 3 years and 3 different studios to develop one game every year to bump up sales. Just make all 3 studios focus on different aspects. Have one studio focus on zombies, have one studio focus on campaign, and have one studio focus on multiplayer. That would be the shit. Even though I couldn't care less about campaign or zombies, really, that's the best way to do it. But these guys have, so they scrapped the campaign because they said they couldn't get it out quick enough, which is bullshit. They just know the campaigns on these are fucking weak. What I actually don't know if they're weak because I never played a campaign on them. But they know that the campaign's not worth it, so they're gonna put 2 years into multiplayer and they're gonna make it like fucking Overwatch. If Overwatch is amazing, I love playing that game, but it's because it's its own entity. If we're playing like these preset classes with bubblegum jumps and all these toadstool power-up bullshit magic mushrooms, I'm not gonna. Ooh, that was without fire right there. Anyway, I'm gonna stick to Overwatch. You know, like that. I don't play games that try to be Call of Duty, i.e. Battlefront or not Battlefront. What's that other one? The one you guys all Battlefield. Battlefield tries to be like Call of Duty, and I know a lot of nut huggers are gonna be like, Worm, Battlefield's the most dependent, fucking amazing World War II game that ever hit the market, so you better take back what you said. I don't give a shit. Call of Duty is what I think of when I want to play a first-person shooter. It used to be Halo. It took a lot for Call of Duty to rip that little fucking froggy from my mind, but it happened because it was solid. They were super solid. It's like eating plenty of protein bars. Their shits were solid as fuck, but now we're stuck with this mushy banana pudding-like substance that's gonna come out of Treyarch's butt come October, and I have a feeling we're gonna be disappointed. And I knew it from the get-go. And everybody's like, oh, Worm, you shouldn't talk about a game you don't know anything about. Well, I did, and I was fucking right. I don't know how, I'm not a fucking, I don't work with Voodoo, I don't work with fucking Miss Cleo, but I could tell that shit was coming. I could tell it was coming. A bad Call of Duty game, and it was the only one, I gave every other Call of Duty a shot, and I said World War II was gonna be fucking amazing. And I actually like World War II a lot. But I knew that Black Ops 4 wasn't gonna deliver. And like Mail on Sundays, it ain't gonna deliver. It's not gonna be here for much longer. Which sucks because I love the Call of Duty. Like I said, they should just have each BAM! Double right there. They should just have each studio focus on one aspect of the game, and we would have games that they could update every 4 or 5 months, and people would pay their stupid little fucking microtransactions because people would want, I don't know, panda suits and frog guns and fairy wings or whatever the fuck they would throw into there. Unfortunately, that's what this society's come to. But it's been the Worm, son. Peace!